Bam. Wow. I love the music in this game. I wish they sold the soundtrack. I would totally buy the soundtrack. Alright, anyway, that's fine, because now we are continuing out. Hello Harlequin, how's it going? Good evening to you too, my good sir, or good morning, or whatever time it is for you, over in crazy -2 land. So, last episode we got a bunch of stuff done, and we actually did alright. We've got our lair, which is going well, we've got research equipment. The only thing we're really lacking is... well, actually nothing. If I remember rightly, we were trying to get Playboys. That was what we were after, because we needed them to steal a rocket. Okay, well let's go get our Playboys. 8 valets. We don't have 8 valets. This has already gone horribly wrong. But we do have 4 workers, 3 valets, and 1 spin doctor. So let's do that. 4 workers, 3 valets, 1 spin doctor. No scientists or guards are required, but we're going to take them anyway. And that should be enough to have our dark and evil schemes. Hey, Cool Santa, how's it going on? I tried to respond to your message, Cool Santa, but I actually can't reply to you because your YouTube settings are set that way. But if you set them the other way, I can actually reply to you. But I did see your message. Rest assured. So right now, not a lot is going on in the base. We are just slowly setting it back up. Actually, no, the base is set up. We're just trying to get our combat specialists doing their shit. We need martial artists as well. Yeah, plus 12 land. We're pretty crazy over here. Well, I'm glad all is well. That's always important. At some point we really do need to build this trap room up again, but I feel like right now everyone's busy with a whole bunch of other stuff. This guy's in a hurry. Look at him go. Like, I don't know if I have anything that's worth that much of a hurry, but I'm glad he's moving his butt. 6 guards, 3 diplomats. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? How are you going? I mean, it's always a good time when you can just sit around and just play video games. Not that I'm ever not able to do that. I was just trying to record an episode of Battle Blocks with Noodles, but her computer is stuffing up, so yeah, we only got 1-bit episodes recorded. That didn't go quite as well as I would have liked, but oh well. There'll be time for more episodes another day. There's a guy in our jail. Oh wait, did we already get a Playboy? Oh, it looks like we already had one. Well, we clearly don't need another one then. Whoops. You guys can just... You know what, instead of a Playboy, let's go get a martial artist. That's probably good too. 8 guards? We don't have 8 guards. We need 8 guards. They'll be trained. They tend to be trained pretty quickly. There's a couple of... Oh, have I heard of Hearthstone? I sure have. I play it sometimes. I'm not super good, but I do play it. I've fallen a bit behind on the Curse of Next, well, the Nexramas stuff, but yeah, no, I play a bit of Hearthstone. It's good. It's a quality game. It's not my favourite World of Warcraft card game I've ever seen, but it's certainly in the top 2. Since, as far as I'm aware, there are only 2. It's a good game, though. What do we need? We just need guards all over the place. I always like when a guard, or these people are just waiting for their workers and just no one's turning up. They're just like, this is the easiest time of their lives right now. I mean, check out this diplomat. He's just doing nothing. Taking part in a training exercise, well that's a lie. Anyway, we now have a Playboy. Well, you know, thanks for coming. I do appreciate your attention or attendance. Feel free to do something else while I'm streaming, though. I think Amy usually like lurks around. Is she lurking now? Who knows? I mean, I suppose I could check see who's in chat, but you know, she's like the devil. If you mention her name, she's there. She's like a sultry devil, if you will. Yeah, I did the first two, and then I ran out of gold, and I'm like, yeah, I should just buy it with the monies. It's only going to be costing like $15. I'm like, yeah, I've got that sort of money I can just blow. I mean, I'd rather spend the money on board games, but, you know, I'll live. We have $105,000. That's more dollars than I've had before. That's a lot of oh dear. These appear to be soldiers. They are. That is concerning. What are they angry about? Oh, me stealing all their money. I suppose that's a valid reason to be angry. Where are my guards just chilling these days? I've turned this off to try and encourage people to get... Spider Queen Lady, you mean Malixia or something? Marixia? The giant spider? Oh, so you're still in the arachnid wing. Yeah, I've moved past there. I've gone through the poison wing. The poison wing has some fun stuff. But it doesn't really matter. You're not really in a race against anyone. Just have fun, I suppose. I say that with every game, though. Just... Okay, these guys are just killing us. How unusual. For just random soldiers to be killing our men. Alright, well, that's alright. Like, I think if you play a bit more, you'll get a few better cards and better decks, and you'll improve, and it'll be good. Yeah, Plague Wing, sorry. You're right. I was going to get there eventually. I was going to figure out the words I needed to use. You know what I should do? I should install cameras in here one day. And by one day I mean today. Because then I could have all these guards rushing instead of just like derping around like the little morons they are. And a loudspeaker in here would be good. Probably a loudspeaker in here as well. Yeah, we just want loudspeakers anywhere where there could be a guard. Oh dear. He's in my shit. He should probably leave. Guys, if you could just stop breaking my shit, that'd be cool. Yeah, this isn't going to go so well. It's 2 against 3. It's possible that it might go alright. It's 2 against 2 now. And my guys are weakened, although a new challenger has appeared. There we go. Oh, and somehow all their soldiers died. I missed a truly epic battle, I feel. The sparkly stuff, you mean dust? What did you buy, out of curiosity? I got a Nat Pagal the other day. I was like, yay, Nat Pagal, you used to be a good card. And now it's not so good. But it's like, alright, I have Nat Pagal now. My legendaries are very crap. I just have Nat Pagal and Hogger. It's like, well, they're certainly legendaries. That is what they are. These guys are still doing their research. Hopefully they find something soon. They're doing what they can, but research is slow. You know, sometimes science takes a bit of time, guys. Although we now have enough guards that we can try and get the martial arts master. So let's see to that. Take a couple of scientists as well, and a spin doctor, just to lower the aggressiveness that they're inevitably going to have when we kill all their men. And then, after this happens, well, we don't particularly need the martial artist right now, but he's good to have. You know, this chat's a bit big. Hang on, I'm not happy with this. I'm just going to VoIP. That's a bit better. Sorry, I'm just looking at it going like, I'm not happy with this. It is too big. Okay, select region. We don't need to see a chat box. That's a bit better. Yeah, okay. It was taking too much screen. Now it is not. Alright! So, science is continuing to be done at a breakneck pace. I'm going to put a centrifuge in here because, you know, kids love a centrifuge. True story, they do. And then I think we've got all the research equipment that we can buy, which will be good. Looks like we've got some soldiers in the middle of nowhere. Looks like they're probably killing my guards as well. If they're killing my guards, then that's kind of going to ruin the whole operation. But I think all my guards made it. No, they didn't. I've lost a bunch of guards. This is completely pointless, this mission now. Because people have killed the guards that needed to live. Alright, well you guys are just being jerks. And you guys need to die for being jerks. Really, you didn't do that well, did you, at the killing? Okay, so we lost all our guards. Emergency drive someone to the beach. What a stressful life that is, to have to just unless of course someone's in trouble, in which case that, you know, I hope they're well. But man, I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm in New Zealand. I mean, we have beaches literally everywhere. Like, we are just a giant beach. Alright, well, I will see you later. I plan to be streaming for a few hours today, so I should still be here as long as you come back in the next few hours or so. Is he trying to return to base? He is. Alright, we'll take care, Harlequin. I've actually got both of those cards. You got the invention thing if you bought something during the beta release. Well, okay, taxi driver's alright. I'm glad everything's okay then, more or less. That guy's probably going to be murdered now. No, just going to have a 1-on-2 fight. He's eager, I'll give him that. That's really all I'll give him though. And they're already in the freezer! How handy. Oh, I lost the mercenary. That's fine. Mercenaries are a dime a dozen. I'd like to even do this, but that requires 6 guards, and that's simply more guards than I have. I like this corridor where everyone just sort of walks down it, just chills. The other old... No, how many do I need? I need 4 Playboys. Okay, well I really want to have 5 before I do this. I kind of don't want America so pissy at me. Like, I don't really need money anymore, so we can probably call these guys back. Like, I mean, money is nice, but we don't need it right now. And what I do need to do is actually have some missions going on. Okay, Playboy training is going on rather well here. These guys should succeed in this mission. And guards being trained, that's always super important. We'll go for 12 for now. And probably cut down on spin doctors even. I mean, the good thing is we're not really needing to spend any money at this point, because we don't have to pay taxes. Because we're evil. Everyone says that crime doesn't pay. It doesn't pay the taxes anyway. I like that song. It's a good song. Well, it's an alright song. It's a tolerable song. There are better. It's kind of not great, actually. It's kind of the worst. This is the worst. Boo! I love that bit in Muppet Show too much. I really should watch the Muppet Show at some point. I feel like it probably hasn't held up, though. Alright, this guy should be completely trained in a second. I like how he never quite manages leaning on a pillar. Yep, that's him trained. God, how creepy is that to like train someone and then you look at them and then they look exactly like you do? I just realized how creepy that is. That's super creepy. Okay, we've got all the equipment, but nothing is actually being researched. I mean, they're trying. Well, let's not discredit them. They are trying to think of cool things to put in our base, but they're not actually succeeding at putting cool things in our base. I think we could probably use some more beds in here. And beds are pretty cheap, so... Just chuck a whole, like, 5 beds in there, that'll keep people to hang around the main entrance. We may even have too many beds in the front entrance of the base. Oh, the back entrance. Not back entrance. There is no back entrance, but the back of the base. That's what I was trying to say. I got there eventually. That's what I want to point out. Okay, so we're just waiting for the spin doctor to be trained. He is fairly high in all his stats, so... that should be successful, and once that's successful, then we're going to try and steal this rocket. And once we've got enough guards, we'll try and steal... You know, we should get this teddy bear. Oh, wait, we need diplomats for that. Never mind. We'll get teddy bear later. We will get that teddy bear, though. We should own it. It should be ours. For the taking. The taking, even. Just going to distract them further by doors that have no meaning. I really should upgrade this trap room one day. It's a pretty shitty trap room. I mean, it used to be pretty good, and then a whole bunch of people, you know, died in it. which you'd think would be the whole point of a trap room, but most of them were mine. Which is not the purpose of a trap room. That's just the problem of stupid workers. Oh, really? How bold, how brave. There's just a couple of guards sitting in our sanctum. Is there anything else I can build in the archive that I have not currently got? I mean, I suppose there is the bookcases. You know what? Let's build those bookcases. No reason not to, right? Right. There's a very good reason to do so, and that is there might be some research with that. Just put the stacks in there, put another reading table. That room is too big. It'll live. No, it won't. Yeah, no, that will be just fine. So it's just like a really basic library. Trap rooms are used to kill people, essentially, or trap them, or basically the idea is the longer they're on the island, they're just doing nothing, the longer the time they're not actually snooping through your lair. Unfortunately, in this case, these guys, because I don't have the trap room, they're not getting distracted for hours in here, and they're actually coming through. And did someone destroy my mouse maze? Who would destroy a mouse maze? The sick sons of bitches. What's wrong with them? But yeah, you just want to like distract them for as long as possible, and that way they won't break as much stuff in your base, or like see things they shouldn't be seeing. Anyway, let us try and steal this rocket engine plans. We're going to take some good scientists and some guards. This is going to piss someone off. I mean, I'm going to be clear with that. There's going to be someone who's not happy about what we're about to do. It's probably the stealing the rocket engine plans that's going to bother them, actually, when you think about it. In fact, we may even turn this on for a bit. Give a bunch of my people something to do. So people are coming to man the computers. I mean, yeah, it's good. What is that? Is that the Ark of the Covenant? It is. They're elephants. They're elephants. I don't understand. What about their elephants? Alright, as soon as we steal this, then it will be very, very good. Because then we can build our engine for the Doomsday device. We've already got all the fuel we need. Or toxic chemicals, or whatever. These guys are just being risky devils. Is anyone still coming to this mission? I don't see anyone else heading in this direction. Unless we've got a very long way to run. Or if they snuck in when I wasn't paying attention. No. And where are they? They must be getting on their boat now. There they go. Here comes the boat. And the brave men who are going to steal a rocket engine. Diplomats and playboys and diplomats and playboys and quantum physicists and biochemists and just a scientist and some mercenaries. Oh, right. That does make sense. Yes. Elephants destroyed the maze. That does make sense. Who else would destroy a maze after all? Elephants. Also, that explains where my peanuts went. I don't actually know if elephants eat peanuts. Oh, there's actually someone in my base who... Alright, let's begin this mission. It's going to be 1 minute 30 seconds. And then after we steal the plans, then we need to test the rockets, and that is going to be tricky. Testing the rockets, you always lose a lot of men. Hopefully we don't lose too many diplomats. So far it's going alright. 54 seconds. 2 more men are dead. But if there's one thing in this game that's unlimited, it's the number of men that you get. Workers are cheap and plentiful, and everything turns from a worker into something better, so... Mostly we've got guards working the control room. That's not too unexpected. They're not really doing much else. Dr. Neuroside and Mesmero, the Great Mesmero, sorry, are just talking about science. Makes sense. The two esteemed scientists in their respective fields, I suppose. Excellent. Alright. We have rocket plans. Then we need to construct a rocket of our own. Which I think we just need to have the rocket plans actually turn up first. Someone will go and get those. But while we wait, I think we should start trying to steal some money, because already we've kind of reduced our money supply to quite a sad amount. Having to build another nuclear power station is not helping either, because now all my technicians have to keep repairing the power, or we're going to lose something due to a meltdown. And needless to say, I do not want a nuclear power station to melt down inside my base. Hey, how's it going? Falafels. Falafels? Like falafel? I don't know. I think I do this every time to you, don't I? Anyway, I like this guard. He hears like and sees gunfire. He's just like, whatever, man. This not my pay grade. He just walks past. Meanwhile, as usual, Sniper just charges into hand-to-hand combat. They're brave, foolish, but brave. Where is our plans? Oh, my diplomats are all coming back. That's good. Look, I am nothing if not consistently consistent with not knowing things. I'm not sure if this is my new power station or what. Oh, my rocket engines have arrived. Good. Let's build them. Rocket engines built. It seriously only takes 1 click. Now we need transmitter aerials. What do we need those for? And the TV studio? Oh yeah, we do need those. Because now what we need to do is test fire the rocket engines and arrange a video conference with world leaders to issue my demands. Those are things we need. Okay, so now then we need to have the rockets going for a full minute. That could actually be a tricky thing to happen. It'd be good if you could just get a little bit more. Good. So we're just going to build a slight improvement to my hangar. Well, that's not going to work that way, is it? What was I thinking? Excellent. Shit's going down. It's good stuff. Then actually, can we build the hangar and connect these two bays? I don't know if we can, but we're going to try. That really didn't seem like it helped, actually. Actually, you know what? We can do that. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh, we're going to put the catwalk console on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Oh, so he's trying to research the rocket plans. He might actually find something there. Okay, so a bunch of people are just building stuff all over the place, and then we need to build transmitter aerials. How much do they cost? $1,000 each. Okay, that's not much. But we also do need to have a TV studio. I believe a TV studio is part of an inner sanctum. It is. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this over to the side of the room. And we're going to build a TV studio. Now you can say to me, Seif, you don't need a TV studio like this. And I say, to hell with that. I'm having a TV studio in here. Because see, in this TV studio room, I'm going to put like a whole bunch of the super loot. Because I can. We're going to put like the $1 million bill that I love so much in here, and man, it's just going to be Midlam. Midlam? That's not the right word. Bedlam. Damn right, every evil mastermind needs his own TV studio. Well, how else am I going to threaten the world? You know, it's like Hank Scorpio. Okay, let's try and get this martial artist again. We're getting a reasonable amount of money, $14,000 per 60 seconds. So when that money starts coming in, we should be in a good spot. Also, we really need to put these traps up again. These guys are just wandering through our bases if they own the place. And they don't. They don't own the place. Oh, great. John Steele. That's always good news. Okay, so as soon as he starts playing around with the alarm systems, which he'll do very soon, I hate John Steele when he starts messing around with the computer systems. Well, yeah, but $14,000 per 60 seconds is like a few hours. Still, $14,000 for a few hours is still pretty decent, actually. But more the point I'm trying to make is they are probably going to die. And if they die, you probably don't want to be there. You don't want to be doing a mission where you die. Or even the risk of dying. The risk of dying, if you're in that sort of job, you probably won't be in it for long. That's all I'm saying. John Steele will probably even steal some of my money. Because he's a dick that way. New objectives available? Really? Which ones? Defeat Dirk Masters. Yes, we need to go to Minneapolis. Where's Minneapolis? I don't actually even know where Minneapolis is. Is it? I don't know. We're going to have to do some research. Where's Minneapolis? Step 1 of finding, like, defeating Dirk Masters for good. Find Minneapolis. Alright, cool, Santa. Thanks for coming. Remember, everything will be up on YouTube later. So, don't worry if you missed anything. Take care. Alright, everyone is leaving the base. Well, not everyone. There's one guy who's, like, right in the middle of my base. I'm not super keen on that guy. But he doesn't see anything. Despite walking past this huge rocket site, he's just like, yeah, whatevs. The state next to you, that's great. That really helps me out, man. I don't know America. I realize I probably should have sent some scientists along here as well. And probably a diplomat. Hey, we got our first lot of money from the Americas. $18,000. Oh, yes. My TV studio is being built. Good. Okay, what is the coolest loot we can put in there? Really? Who is bypassing the security door? Well, this is you, but I don't know what you're up to. Do you know? I'm looking forward to these tips. What do we put in there? Well, we're going to put in the $1 million bill, because of course you'd have to have that in the camera. And I think putting in cool ass armor is also important. Look, all I want to know is that Midwest, West Coast, or East Coast. It's not even Midwest, actually. It's just the middle. $25,000, and there's a briefcase of money sitting in there right now, which means that's probably going to be another $16,000 or so dollars. $14,000. It looks like someone died. Oh no, no one died. Oh, there's 2 briefcases of money in there right now. And here comes one of them. $43,000. Yes, we are building up our money supply very quickly. About the pace I'd want to. Under Canada. Okay, so it's under Midwest, which is not in the West, but you know what? For sake of argument, that's where it is. Alright, now we've got the scientists going so we can actually get the martial artist. Now, delivering a scientist to the West Coast, which includes Alaska, somehow. I like people carrying money, because I know where that money's going, into my bank account. Some of it just made it in there. $58,000! Nice! I could slow down the money acquisition, but I kind of like having all the money. At least for the moment. Actually, we probably should try and make sure there isn't anything here. The catwalk console should be coming. Here it comes. Our TV station should be ready soon. In fact, our TV station is ready now. We're not going to go onto TV though until... Well, actually, until we've got our 5 transmitter aerials. First thing I need to do though is... We're coming up to the very end of the game. See you, cool Santa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'm going to have to test the rocket engines at some point soon. It's going to be pretty bad when it happens. Oh, we lost 3 people trying to get this martial artist, did we? It's alright. I mean, we could try and steal more art pieces, but I really don't see any particular reason to do that at this point. Okay, well the evil genius can leave his inner sanctum and go to where the button is. Because he needs to be ready to use the button. We have $70,000. Yes. Where is Maximilian? Oh, he's moved. You know what? Let's check. I don't think the button isn't big, red, and shiny. Oh, you didn't say big and shiny, but it's not big red button. It's actually a series of buttons. This is a travesty. Well, that's disappointing. I know. That's the worst. How do you not make a big red button? A big red shiny button at that. I mean, that's Life 101.
Attention! This is an Anvil World Service transmission. The chairman begs his loyal citizens to be on the lookout for suspicious foreigners on Chinese soil. The evil organization continues to prey on our civilians, perhaps hoping to somehow exploit their skills. The chairman assures you that these infidels will be stopped, and the party will once more be triumphant.
Alright. So martial artists will be coming in soon, which is exciting. And then after we get our martial artists, then we... It's not really the martial artists we're waiting for right now. I thought we'll steal Frostinova's bear. Not that it matters for now. Like, Frostinova, I don't think we've ever actually captured Frostinova. I don't think we ever cared enough. She's not too bad, really. I mean, she's no Dirk Masters. Speaking of Dirk Masters, has he not done anything? Like, he's just wandering around our base, is he? Because I never saw him. What are these technicians up to? They're just looking for research things. Okay, well, sure, go for it, guys. You know more about science than I. Well, I don't know where John Steele is, but it looks like he never came into our base. Totally okay with that. Alright, found my blanket. My legs were getting cold. My apartment may be warm, but it's still, you know, it's nice to have a blanket. It's warm. It's black, like my heart. My heart's not black. It's sort of a reddish colour, I suppose. I've never seen my heart, so I don't know. It's not something I really show people a lot, because it's kind of gross. My heart is kind of gross. Yeah, it's true. Keep people at the entrance to the base. Good work, guys. All three. Excuse me. I thought all three of them were like shadowing the providing backup to no one. Okay, well, I think we. I was about to say we're ready to torture this guy, but we're not. You know, I think we're ready to hit the button. Hit the button. Okay, the rocket is being tested. People are going to start dying in a moment. Yep, the game's trying to deal with the lightning, because this is high detailed lightning right now, guys. I mean, look at the detail of that lightning. It's so good. I mean, the important part is that we always have at least one person down there. That's Frost and Nova coming in for a day trip. Speaking of Frost and Nova, we should probably steal Mr. Snuggles. We've still got plenty of workers down there. It's looking alright. I still count 4 workers? Well, 3 workers after that guy dies. Someone else just went down, so that's lucky. We've lost a lot of good people doing this. But we've done it. We now have the leverage to issue an ultimatum. We may actually have everything we need to end the game here. Well, I think we should totally get around to doing that as well. Yeah, I think the Inner Sanctum needs a heavy security door. I'm pretty sure that when we issue our ultimatum, we're going to be attacked by a lot of things. Actually, wait, we can't issue our ultimatum until we've bought the transmitting aerials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the transmitter aerials. I'm just going to build them all in the same place. Along with a bunch of guns. There. This will work. This will probably work. No one knows if this will work. One thing's for certain though, we're going to be spending a lot of money in the next few minutes. But we've got plenty of it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, when these guns come online, we're just going to go into red alert, I think.
This is Rascal, the pirate of Siberia. I've got some weird news for you about the Hammer super agent, Katerina Frostnova. Oh man, she's a fox, but she's also the definitive ice maiden, or so we all thought. If rumors are to be believed, she's actually a big softie. Apparently her most treasured possession is a teddy bear called Kitty, Mr. Snuggles. This teddy has been stolen by the evil organization, which obviously thinks it can use this embarrassing information against her.
We certainly can. Oh, someone has done some research. Oh my word, there is research to be done. It's been a while, but here we go. It has been a while since actual research was able to be done. Okay, looks like some crates are coming in. I wonder if these are all transmitter towers or whether we're actually going to have some guns. I think these are probably going to all be transmitter towers. Well, that's one transmitter tower. Oh shit, these guys are... These guys are actually problems. Not sure if this is going to go down so well. In fact, it's not going down well at all. Because they've already destroyed one of my guns. This is clearly a good idea. But we've got 2 transmitter towers up, so that's certainly a start. Okay, so I've gone into red alert, which means everyone will start killing someone if they see them. So we're going to be very antagonistic for a little while. Oh crap, but it's Frostinova. We need to capture Frostinova for all that it's worth. Like, we just need people to be wailing on her. I don't imagine Frostinova will survive this. She's killed a diplomat, but that's alright. Because as soon as we knock her unconscious, we can probably defeat her once and for all. And that's what we really need to do. Have we actually got Mr. Snuggles? We've got Mr. Snuggles. Good. Sometimes you just gotta have Mr. Snuggles. People are not going to like us for the amount of men that we've promised to kill over the next little while. But putting up some turrets will help. It's just occurred to me though we're about to have a power problem. Unless of course we turn off these computers. Okay, we're not going to have a power problem immediately, but we probably should build another power generator. Just so we're not really in a problem. Okay, these turrets do not seem to be surviving for longer than a second. Like, someone inevitably is just getting behind them and destroying them. Which is disappointing. Okay, good. They haven't destroyed this turret. Maybe we'll even be able to build it. That'd be exciting. Okay, Frostinova should be in jail now. She is not in jail. Oh crap. No. Lord Kane, leave her alone. Looks like she okay, well we can issue our ultimatum now, so let's issue our ultimatum. Okay. Well, we didn't think to have cameras inside that room, which was kind of a dumb idea. Excellent. Ultimatum has been issued. Okay, so now we're actually 11 minutes away from ending the game. This is why we were building those turrets that have kind of failed us. Actually, they're doing alright. The turrets are still up. Okay, so now what we're doing is the missile is now being assembled. I really don't know why he'd issue the ultimatum and then assemble the missile, but that's what he's decided on. Okay, Frostinova is now in a jail cell, as she should be. Where are you all going? I don't know. Okay, interrogator on Mr. Snuggles. Okay, so the first thing that goes in when building a rocket is, of course, the engine. That does make a lot of sense. Look, it's an engine. You want those. We'll come back and look at that later. Right now we're going to be attacked by a lot of different agencies. And we're probably going to lose a lot of good men here. So because of that, we should probably not have you men out on the field. Where's Maximilian? He's trying to figure out how to get to a cryogenic chamber. Not super useful, I don't think. It's really not, but cool that we have it near the end, or at the end of the game. I really could have just kept playing this game longer and just stolen more things, but it really doesn't actually help you at all. So rather than do that, I'm just going to finish the game. Of course, we probably have Forces of Justice coming in. I really should have got around to assembling the trap room, but they're not really being in any danger right now. We've still got 9 minutes. Well, like they don't really have much time to stop us, and I think they're busy killing themselves. Like, I think the various organizations are fighting each other. If they are, that pretty much screws them over completely. Oh god, Maximilian, why are you there? I'm not sure what objective we just completed, but... Oh, do we need to research it? Okay, look, we'll just capture it for now. We've lost a lot of men just then, but that's alright. Because the rocket is still being assembled. Listen to that hum. I really just want them to just drop it. Like, just let go of it completely and just have it click onto the top. That's not how you build a rocket, obviously. I think there's 4 more pieces to assemble onto it. So I think it's like 1/3 of the way complete now. Yeah, I'm going to do something kind of stupid now. I'm actually going to get rid of this freezer. Because this freezer is actually going to be more trouble than it's worth for a while. Because people keep wanting to move the dead to a more secure place. And honestly, I don't give a shit. I don't want this freezer. You know, we're just going to lock the freezer. Now with the freezer locked, no one can come or go. Well, these guys are stuck, but... They'll figure it out. They'll figure out that they're trapped in there forever. Fine, look, I'll let you guys out just to move these things, but then no more. How people eat ice cream? They'll eat ice cream when we own the world. We're so close to owning the world. Ice cream is not the top priority. Oh my god. I mean, I understand the problem you're having, but understand the scope. This is the problem Gru has in Despicable Me, I feel. Like, the minion's just like, I want to eat ice cream. And he's like, no, not now. Right now, we're trying to do evil. Okay, when these two leave, we're going to lock the room up. Okay, no one shall ever enter this room again. And that'll stop... No, we will... We will eat ice cream. Look, we will eat all the ice cream after this. But for now, no ice cream, okay? There'll be ice cream later. We will go and invade France and take literally every gallon or litre of ice cream they have in France. And Italy. Just all the ice cream in Europe will be ours. But for now, we wait. Okay? We've only got to wait like 5 minutes. Whew. I'm kidding, of course. Well, I'm not kidding. We will eat all ice cream, but... Okay, 5 minutes now. Only 3 pieces of the rocket remain to put in. So we're literally about halfway. Of course, we've lost a lot of our minions. But no one's really getting to our front door, so that's alright. Just a lot of body bags everywhere. And I claim no responsibility for this. Looks like Frost and Nova escaped again. She'll do that sometimes, that Frost and Nova. Then we'll put it back in the jail cell. We'll actually try to torture her this time. I think that's the good idea. Ah, look at that. It's another piece of the rocket going down. I'm pretty sure they don't actually assemble rockets that way, but I could be wrong. I thought we could torture her on the bear, but since we haven't researched the bear yet, apparently we can't. That's disappointing. Oh well, it's alright. The important thing is as long as we have some stuff. It's only 3 minutes to go. Like, the rocket is so close to being built. I do not see an army of men coming into my base from where they are now to... Okay, they've gotten to this part. Sure. Well done. I don't see these men making it in 2 minutes 30 seconds. I once actually tried to even lose this game at this point, and the AI is not very good. They don't tend to rush you. So yeah, I should be more than okay here. Like, the only way I've ever lost this game is when I actually just charged people with the evil genius. Which, honestly, isn't really a thing you ever do. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a rocket. Here it comes, incredibly slowly. What's going on? You're just making noise now, buddy. I need to keep I want to keep streaming after this game. I don't know what I'm going to stream though. I should figure it out when I get there. What should I stream when I'm done with Evil Genius for tonight? Any suggestions on the chat? Just dragging that piece of rocket along. I'm not quite sure either. There's stuff I could play. I could just play what I've been playing, like outside of the stream. But whatever else happens tonight, I will not be recording it because this has been quite a complete little thing. You know what? FTL is a good choice. You know what? Yeah, FTL. We're gonna play some FTL after this. So in a couple of minutes, FTL time. Because we're almost done with Evil Genius. Because in 12 seconds... Oh, look, they managed to get into my front door. Such a shame that you are too late. We are launching the rocket and you cannot stop us. Click, 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 click. All systems go. Hey, look, it's a big red launch button! Let's hit the launch button. I love that it's not actually a volcano. Yes! Yes! Evil! Goodbye, dog. Oh, yes. And now we go get ice cream. It's going to do something else, probably. There we go. And that is Evil Genius. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way through the credits. I'm really not sure if I can be bothered. Alright, enough of dancing. I think we're done with the credits. The music's fun, but... Ah, Red Ivan. Shame you died. Anyway, we are done with Evil Genius, so give me a second while I just set up FTL. But yeah, we're done. Woo! Thank you for watching! And join me next time I record something for a thing. I'm not done with streaming, I'm just going to not save this bit. Okay, so intermission. Oh crap, we're about to hear myself. That's the last thing we want. Alright, that's promising. We hear the game. Now let's actually get it running. Boop. Ah! FTL, faster than light! Yeah, I don't really want my old game. I'm going to be moving stuff around in a moment, just once I see how it'll go. And we're going to go random ship. The Vortex, okay, we're going to go random ship except for the Vortex. Or the Man of War. You know what? This is always a fun ship. Let's go with this one. Alright, are subsystems entirely important to see? I don't think so. I think we can not see subsystems. I think we'll be okay with that. Alright, well let's start a good old game FTL. First things first, turn off the stupid power in the medic bay, because we never need that. Let's do it! No, not the Vortex. The Vortex is the worst. I've won the game with the Vortex before, but no, not again. How would beam? How much damage does that do? 2. You know, if we do it like this, that might actually work well. I feel like it's going to work rather well, in fact. Yes, it did. Also, no oxygen's always good times. I love this music. I've got this music on my MP3 player.